Greetings, vinyl community, and anyone else watching this. That was just a tribute to my pal here in the vinyl community, Tim Allen. That's the kind of introduction he usually uses. Check out his channel, he shows a lot of great stuff. I just wanted to do a little affectionate tribute, Tim. Hope you enjoyed it. But anyway, this is going to be a vinyl finds of all kinds, obviously. And I've got a lot of good stuff here, if I do say so myself. And a lot of it in pretty good condition. This is a collection of vinyl that I picked up over the past weeks. Haven't shown yet, either forgotten past videos or whatever. This is all accumulated from a while, which winds up having a lot to show in one video. So let's get right to it. I'm going to start with this here that I got from my favorite record store, and it's a really nice original copy, the Buddy Holly album. And you know, there's a joke that's going around here lately where we imitate a customer who came in one time, and he always says the following, but this really applies here: no ring wear, sharp corners. I mean, this is really nice. There's no you know, no seam splits or anything, really clean. And what even makes it better as a bonus, I'm very happy about, is the fact that it is practically unplayed. I mean, that's what it looks like. And it's also a sample copy, not for sale, on a coral label, light blue. This really is like a brand new record. I mean, it really looks like it wasn't played. Not a mark on it, right out of the package. So very excited about it. It's probably one of my favorite records that I have in my collection at the moment. Alright, so now we're going to show 3 Elvis Presley records for you Elvis fans out there, of which I am one. And the first one comes from the same place. It's funny because it says on here on the outer sleeve, audiophile, mint original, played only once. And I really wonder how they could possibly know that. I mean, you know, how do you know it was played once and not like, you know, 12 times or something like that? But still, this is the Elvis Is Back album. It's really in nice shape. Probably one of the best as far as quality goes that I've seen. The gatefold is thus, and in the middle here I got the inner sleeve. And of course this is living stereo, which is often said to be the preferred version of it. The gatefold. And here again we have a record that is really nice. The Living Stereo RCA. I know they played it in my store, so now it's played maybe twice, 3 times, but this is one of Elvis's best records, and if you're gonna have it, might as well pony up and get a nice one. I had a couple of copies of this in the past that weren't as nice, but I was able to trade at least one of them to somebody who will be showing it, I'm sure, pretty soon, and I'm glad to be able to help out there. Okay, next 2 Elvis albums I'm going to show are new albums. They're in the shrink wrap, brand new. But they're new releases as far as I know. I don't know anything about these. I didn't do any research before or since I bought them. But maybe people out there know what the deal is here. The first one I'm going to show here is the Complete Louisiana Hayride Archives, 1954 to 1956. And I'm going to be doing a sealed to reveal. I'm going to open this. And I'm also going to open the next one, which is Elvis Live in the 50s, the complete tour recordings. And you know, not being as much of an Elvis scholar as so many other people here. I know a little, but not as much. Don't know what all this is, but I mean, I know about the Louisiana hayride, and there were a lot of bootlegs out on it. I don't even know. Could somebody tell me if these are legit or not? As I say, I didn't bother looking them up. I mean, this has the label on this is the Elvis. Oh, jeez, my eyes even in the sunlight. Don't get older, folks. Memphis Recording Service. That's the name of the label. Memphis Recording Service. So we're going to start with this one. Now, I usually like to leave the shrink wrap on. It's real hard for me to take the shrink wrap all the way off a new album, but in this particular case, I really would like to see the gatefold in here. So I think I'm going to have no choice but to take the shrink wrap off. And believe me, it's not something I do. Fortunately, there's no hype stickers on here or anything, then it would really be tough. Well, get this on camera, everybody. I mean, drink this moment in. I mean, really see when I really reluctantly pull off shrink wrap. Oh, I really don't want to do it. I can't even rip it off. I'm so, worried about tearing it that I have to pull it off this way. Okay. The picture probably shows up cleaner now. And really nice looking package. And let's see now. It looks like it's a booklet. And it is. It's a booklet. Thank God I opened it. Impossible to show all of the pictures in here. But there's a book. Looks to be very nice. Elvis looks creepy in these early pictures, though. I always thought he looked a little creepy in these early pictures. I don't know. Just doesn't look like Elvis to me, in a way. There are a lot of pages here, so I won't show them all. Just give you a little taste, because we got a lot of records to show. It's a double record set. One record won't come out that easily. This one does. Okay, plain white sleeve. We have kind of a maroonish kind of label there. Elvis live in the 50s. I'm sorry about the railroad that's going by here, folks. It's sometimes I can edit it out of the videos, but it's early in the morning, it's on a weekday that I have off, so I'm home, and when it's rush hour especially, so you're going to have that every few minutes. Believe me, I don't notice it happens anymore except when I'm making videos. The other label here with the other record is the same, so I won't bother taking it out. Okay, this has live performances, Eagles Hall, Houston, Texas from March 1955, and Robinson Auditorium, Little Rock, Arkansas, and Mississippi, Alabama Fairgrounds, Tupelo, Mississippi. Really interesting. I'm very anxious to hear this, and it's Elvis in his prime. Now the other one, which I've already spent enough time on the video opening up the first one, hopefully I can do this one a little quicker. I'll try to do that. Complete Louisiana Hayride Archives. I know that I have some old bootlegs with this, and I guess those are going to be obsolete. A lot of those I probably won't be hanging on to, maybe, except for the idea if the covers are nice, I'll keep them if the covers are nice. This one I'll just tear off. What the hell, right? Because I like nice covers, and I can't get enough of this one. It's really, really nice. Inside gatefold, this has kind of like a map, it looks like, right? Yeah. And again, the same setup. Although this book, is this one come out? Wow, this is more photos. Oh boy. Yeah, this is the risk we take. And I don't want to bend my photos just to make a video, but sometimes it happens. Hope you're getting a little bit of a feel for the photos in here. Nice package. Now, somebody out there tell me, being kind of a novice on Elvis as compared to, say, the Beatles, I wonder, is this kind of like along the same lines as the FTD Elvis professional releases that have come out? Okay, that's it for Elvis. Okay, now we're going to go off to something totally different. The Rolling Stones. Rolling Stones, I've been looking for this. I had this on... First I wanted to take cassette, then I wanted to say 8-track. CD, I had this on compact disc, Rolling Stones Rewind. It has their music from 1971 to 1984. I like the Stones quite a bit, not the completest on them. And I'm siphoning out some Stones stuff that I personally don't care for as a whole. I don't need the whole albums, but this fills in a lot of gaps, I think, and it's nice to have. From there we move on to Bob Dylan. I got 2 Bob Dylan releases. First one is the Desire album, which I found in the shrink wrap, and it's got the hype sticker on there, which is always an added plus. And I'd like to be doing a Bob Dylan video in the not too distant future, my personal top 10 albums. But before I do that, there's a few albums I want to brush up on to see if I'd put them in my top 10. I already have about 6 or 7 I'm sure of. But this is one that I really want to hear in its entirety. I don't know it as a full album. Now, if any of you saw my flea market video, I made a flea market video yesterday, and I found this Dylan album, Oh Mercy. This is from the era where compact discs were taken over. It was really hard to find some of these albums that came out, you know, in the late 80s or 90s, getting them on vinyl. So I was glad to be able to have this one. And I remember having this on CD, I think, a long time ago, and I remember liking a few tracks off this, so I wanted to pick it up. Okay, everybody, now it's 2016. That makes it kind of 50 years, really, of the Monkees. The Monkees, 1966, really. And there's kind of monkey mania going around. So I picked up, also at the flea market, a copy of their album Head. Okay, no jokes, everybody. I know Head. Yo, you got Head from the Monkees, huh? Yeah, I know. Well, anyway. Now, the problem I have with this album in the past is that because of this foil cover, every copy I ever see of this has all kinds of bubbles. The foil tends to bubble up and make it kind of unattractive. And I saw this one, it looked pretty unbubbly. So I went for it. But of course, I did notice there was a little bubble there. This, after I bought it, I noticed, and there's another bubble kinking up over here. But kind of flat overall, hard to find it. A little bit of ring wear up there for those that are fanatical about such thing as I am. But record was pretty good. Show that real quick. Cold Gems, stereo. Okay, so I mean, I've seen this album come out like so many other albums as a reissue. And, you know, with very rare exceptions, I just don't want the reissue over the original. That's just how I am. Everybody's got their thing. It's one of my things. Okay. Also, don't want to forget, if you saw my video of me singing along with one of the songs from this, this is the latest Monkees album, brand new for 2016. Good times. And I've only got the CD because the vinyl version hasn't been released. I hear it's going to come out in August. And I recommend this. I haven't done an official review on it. I played the whole thing. It is really good and consistent. It uses old songs from the 60s that were never used, including at least one vocal by Davy Jones, which is a good song. And it's got a lot of people helping the Monkees out making new songs. So you got some old and some new. There's a Harry Nilsson track on here. I mean, and it comes with this little paper with some decals on it. I can't tell you how many times this fell out of here and went down the side seat of my car when I tried to play this in the car. So it's kind of cumbersome, but I may get the vinyl on this. I mean, I'm probably almost positive I will. I shouldn't say may. I probably, I will, you know. Okay, next album, also in shrink, with a hype sticker, the Cars Greatest Hits. I'm a Cars fan. Really like the Cars. Love the sound they had, you know, late 70s, early 80s. And to have this with the shrink was nice. Nice touch and real cheap. It has a Tower Records sticker on it, but it's a $7.99 from Tower. Probably doesn't show up that clearly, but it's not the price I paid. I paid under that. Okay, now we go to another album in the shrink with a hype sticker. Vicky Sue Robinson. She had the big hit "Turn the Beat Around," and the name of the album is what? Never Gonna Let You. You're Never Gonna Let You Go. On RCA. Shrink wrap with the hype for the song "Turn the Beat Around" on it, right over her face, or her eyes anyway. That's the only bad thing if you like to keep stuff in shrink. Sometimes it does intrude on the artwork of the cover sometimes, for those that, you know, really want to have nice artwork. Now, you know, it was like really cheap, that record, and I love that single. It takes me right back to my youth, early teens, and I have it on a 45. Wonder if the album's going to be any good. You know, I still got a stack of records to get to. I either wait forever to listen to certain stuff, or I listen to it and then I forget to report on it, and by the time I'm ready to do a video, I forgot what I thought of it. And I don't know why I picked this up, but I took a chance on it. Roy Clark, "Yesterday When I Was Young," that's his big hit. I like that song, and you know, Roy's a pretty good guitarist, so I want to see how this sounds, you know, like a couple of bucks. So Roy Clark. And to wrap up this video, I got a couple of Connie Francis, what I call upgrades. Connie Francis, country music, Connie style. And you know, with Connie, the beautiful thing is that her records are so cheap, and often you know, you can pick them up for $1 or $2. So I do that because, you know, I have these already. I don't even know what kind of condition I have these in. I might have but these were in such good shape that it's worth trying for an upgrade, you know. This is Rock and Roll Million Sellers, and yes, Connie Francis should be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Okay, she had some rock and roll songs. She was one of the first female rock and rollers. Later on, she did everything else. But anyway, that's it for this this video of vinyl finds of all kinds. Thank you everybody for watching, and take care of yourselves.